Goddess Gang, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and in today's reading we are going to be taking a look at who is your ultimate soulmate. We're going to be uncovering personality traits, what the connection between the two of you is going to be like, and also maybe where and how you guys are going to end up meeting one another. If you would like a free personal reading from me or one of my approved readers, feel free to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community. The link for that will be available down in the description box below. We offer tarot readings, we have pick-a-cards on there, we offer free yes-no pendulum readings, and I do inner planet birth chart interpretation, so be sure to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. All we ask for in exchange for our free readings is that you leave us feedback and don't leave us wondering whether or not the reading that we gave you resonates for you. It's also a good opportunity for you to connect with me and other like-minded people, and all you have to do is be yourself. So post your question, post your chart, post whatever it is that you might want insight on, and me and my approved readers will do the best to get back to you in a timely manner. And if you like stones, crystals, pretty handmade bracelets, and things like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, and I do offer an assortment of sizes and things like that, so be sure to check that out as well. And real quick before we get started, I just wanted to let everybody know that this is a general reading that may or may not resonate completely for everybody. Just take what vibes with you and leave what does not, as this may or may not be the message for you to hear today. Also, you are your own person, which means I'm not responsible for any decisions that you might make after watching this reading. And now that all of that good stuff is out the way, we're going to go on ahead and jump into the pile choices now. Alrighty, beautiful people, so here are the 4 choices that you have to choose from today. We have group 1 with star ancestors and a little piece of blue lace agate. We have group 2 with empathic star seed and a rose quartz. We have group 3 with lifting the veil and a piece of citrine. And then we have group 4 with the earth card and a piece of Picasso jasper. So go on ahead and take a minute, ask yourself, who is my soulmate? Take a deep breath. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time, and when you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello, group 1, to all of my beautiful people who chose the Star Ancestors card along with the blue lace agate. So real quick before we get started, I want to say that I do feel like this relationship will be divinely orchestrated, and I feel like the two of you both have a strong connection to your ancestors, and I feel like your ancestors will definitely be assisting you on this path to one another and with one another once you guys do meet. Now, you guys might have already met, or possibly you may not have met already. So what we're going to get into really quick with this tarot portion of the video, we are going to be taking a look at some personality traits and characteristics and circumstances that might be a dead giveaway to who this person might be once you meet them, so that you will be able to easily recognize them, okay? So the first thing that we have here, we have the 10 of air and the 4 of fire. This indicates to me that this person may have had quite a bit of a rough past. Maybe you have too as well, but this person has somehow managed to end a difficult situation, difficult life, a difficult part of their life. I shouldn't say difficult life. And I feel like they have been working towards actively creating something better for themselves, because we have the 4 of fire here as well. I'm also noticing quite a bit of 4s here. So you or this other person, or maybe both, might be seeing a lot of 4-4 or 4-4-4s, or a lot of 4-4 patterns and things like that. So with the 10 of air and the 4 of fire, this to me kind of indicates like, okay, I ended something that was extremely difficult. I do feel like maybe this person has had a lot of maybe toxic relationships in the past with other people, whether it be romantic relationships or like toxic family relationships, toxic dynamics with other people, and they've definitely been working towards creating their own, but it has not been an easy path for them at all. So I definitely see one dead giveaway. This could be somebody who has recently ended something difficult, or is trying to move on from a difficult phase in their life. Something difficult has occurred here for this person, and they're actively trying to create something, build something, work on something, okay? And I do feel like they are successful. I feel like they might have actually like created their own sense of stability, maybe even built their own type of family life or just home life in general. This might be somebody who likes to ride solo a little bit. And then we have the Four of Earth here. So this tells me that this person, there's no in between. So don't look at me like I'm crazy when I say this. This person is either very, very giving to the point where they give so much to the point where they have nothing left. Or this person could be a little bit selfish in a way that they're fearful of not having enough. And I say this because this is the Four of Earth. This is a card of no in-betweens. So either this person gives too much or they keep too much to themselves, one or the other. This person might have a bit of a mindset of poverty. This might even be something that you guys have had to deal with as well. And I feel like this could possibly block them from attaining new opportunities and aligning with abundance, because we have the Ace of Earth here in the reverse. Okay, I do feel like a lot of you might not even care about the money at this point. You just want your person. But just to show you the kind of signs that you might be able to pick up on who this person might be, they either give too much to the point where they have nothing left, which is a bit of an unhealthy dynamic, or they keep too much to themselves to be out of fear of not having enough, which is also an unhealthy dynamic. It's a poverty mindset. Okay, so that's one of the things that you might notice when you first meet this person. It may not be apparent in the beginning, but this is definitely something that you might be able to pick up on upon meeting your soulmate. Once you guys are getting to know each other. But I do see here that the wheel will be turning, okay? And I do feel like this person is very spiritual, or you're very spiritual, and you guys might have a very spiritual connection, because we have the Unity card, which is also referred to as the Hierophant, beside the wheel. So I do feel like the wheel is turning here in this connection, in this relationship. I do feel like the two of you are being propelled towards one another. You guys might be getting a lot of obstacles thrown in the way. This is not an easy connection. I can promise you that. This is not going to be easy. The journey to one another is not going to be easy, and the journey that you guys embark on together, it's not going to be easy either, because I do feel like this is a twin flame connection, and we are going to get into that in a minute. I do feel like this is a twin flame connection, a divinely orchestrated connection in which the two of you might trigger each other a lot. That's what twin flames do. You guys are a mirror to one another. So I just wanted to put that out there. But the wheel is turning. Things are changing so that you guys can actually be propelled towards one another. I feel like toxic mindsets are changing. And the both of you are just kind of working on yourselves, your spirituality, aligning with the divine, creating your own sense of happiness. Okay, so this is a priority right now. If you get on that wave, you will be more likely to attract this person into your life. Okay, so that's what I do see here. I do feel like there will be a lot of love and passion in this connection, because we have the Lover's card beside the Queen of Water. So the Lover's card is all about love, passion, intimacy. Beside the Queen of Water, this is a person who, this is like you guys deepening your connection, developing your relationship. This could also be a sign that when you guys meet each other, you will just kind of feel it instantly, like this is your mirror, your other half. Or for some of you, this might be a little bit more drawn out. You might kind of have an idea like maybe this is my person, but you're gonna have to kind of look out for these signs in order to kind of tell or be able to kind of notice whether or not, you know, this is your person. But I do feel like the bulk majority of you will feel this passion instantly, okay? And the Lover's card, I do see that you guys are definitely going to be a mirror of one another. You guys are definitely going to be interested in developing and deepening your connection upon meeting one another and getting to know one another for sure. So with the Ace of Earth here, remember how I said something about blocked opportunities here? So with the Ace of Earth being in the reverse, I do feel like I do interpret this as blocked opportunities, maybe blocked money coming in due to a poverty mindset. 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 4 of the Earth cards, which is all about material stability, material gain, they are all in the reverse. And this indicates a couple of things to me. This indicates that this person might be in a poverty mindset. I feel like money is very, very important to this person, very much important to this person. Stability is very important to this person. But in a way, if they think too much about material things here and the material world in general, it could create a mindset of poverty, because this person might have grown up in a situation where they did not have enough. So it could be like a defense mechanism to just keep on taking, making sure that they have enough. Or this person could just be so giving, and it could be to the point where they really don't have enough, okay? And that's because they have in some way, shape, or form aligned with the mindset of poverty, okay? I do feel like this is something that the two of you are going to help one another getting out of, okay? You have to help remind this person and remind yourself, if you are also stuck in a mindset of poverty, you have to remind yourself that money, finances, aligning with abundance, it has nothing to do with really getting on the wave of abundance. If you want money and nice things to flow in freely into your life, you have to get your vibration in alignment with abundance, okay? You have to understand that what you have in your bank account, what you have in your physical possession, things of that nature, it has absolutely nothing to do with aligning with abundance, okay? These are things, these are material things. When you leave this world, you are not going to have any of that. None of that is going to matter, okay? So you have to be, if you really want these nice things to flow in freely, if this person really wants these nice things, money, abundance to flow in freely, they're gonna have to let go of that toxic mindset, okay? I do see that I do feel like this is somebody who has severe anxiety, and I say this, and maybe even a little bit of depression, because we have the 9 of air beside the 3 of air. This is somebody who could get in their head a lot very, very easily. Might be somebody who chooses to stay stuck, stagnant in this energy, because maybe they haven't really figured out how to fight it yet. This is somebody who's very, very worried with the 9 of air. This is somebody who might expect the worst out of a situation. This might be somebody who loses sleep at night. This could be the same for you. Maybe if you feel like you're waking up in the middle of the night, or you have a hard time going back to sleep, you could be subconsciously feeling this person's energy, okay? And then with the 3 of air, I do feel like this person has gone through some heartbreak. This person has gone through some stuff in the past, okay? And I feel like they might have some form of depression. I am getting a lot of depression and anxiety here, but when they're out of that energy, they're out of it, okay? They literally practically run out of it, because we have the Knight of Fire. I do see quite a bit of fire energy here, so somebody here could be a fire sign. What's the word? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I am picking up on that energy. This person is somebody who will move quickly. This is definitely somebody who will move quickly. The Knight of Fire is somebody who will literally run into something. This person is all about action, okay? All about action. So if once they're going, okay? And I do feel like this person is moving towards enlightenment, but at the same time, they have some type of blockages. And the same might be for you. So because we have the World in reverse, this is all about reaching the end of a certain phase in your journey, really being able to move on to another chapter in your life. With this card being in the reverse, I do feel like this person might have a lot of blockages when it comes to moving forward, okay? So definitely picking up on that very, very strong. And I feel like this person might be somebody who is really, really worried, or really, really focused on the things that they have not accomplished, instead of giving themselves credit for the things that they have accomplished. I do feel like this might be something that you actually kind of help them with, or you two might just kind of lift each other up, and in a sense remind one another, well, hey, maybe you didn't get here, or weren't successful with this, but you were successful with this, you were successful with that, you know. And I do feel like that'll be a way of like helping you guys lift one another up in this connection, okay? So I definitely feel like on the path to one another, there are going to be a lot of blockages that are going to have to be dealt with. A lot of things are going to have to be defeated, ways of thinking, certain mindsets, they're going to have to go, because that is what's blocking you from meeting this person and attaining this connection with one another, okay? So this is definitely not going to be an easy journey. This person has come from a broken family. This person has come from a broken family, and I feel like because of the toxicity that they've dealt with in their family, I do feel like with this card being in the reverse, this family was broken. There were a lot of issues. There was a lot of poverty. Maybe this is an experience that the two of you so happen to share with one another. This might be like how you guys kind of connect. Maybe you both came from a broken family. Maybe you both grew up in a situation to where there wasn't a lot of money, there wasn't a lot of stability financially or materially, okay? And I feel like because of that, this person might be afraid to step up and take a leadership role, or maybe take control of their life. So this seems like somebody who will like really move fast and work towards something, but at the same time, they're afraid of stepping up and taking the lead in some sense. maybe regarding this connection or just regarding everything. I do see that this person is very, very creative. They daydream a lot. You know, there's a lot that they want to build and create and do, but at the same time, I feel like there are certain mindsets that hold them back, and I also feel like they're afraid to take the lead, maybe even afraid of being seen in some way, shape, or form. This person might have gone through something in the past that made them feel like they didn't want to be seen. Okay, so this might be somebody who looks at you from afar or notices you from afar. Okay, this person also, they have dreams. They have dreams of maybe starting a business, doing something on their own. But like I said, with the King of Fire and the Nine of Earth in the reverse, this person is afraid. This person is afraid to really act on these dreams, maybe create this business, do this thing. Okay, you might even be feeling the same way in regards to things that you want to do in your life. There might be a type of blockage here, or a sense of instability and just fear surrounding being seen, fear surrounding money, fear surrounded being able to do this on your own. Okay, this person is very capable of doing so, but like I said, this person is very, very fearful, and in a sense kind of is afraid of being seen. This person might have some really bad nerves. I'm definitely getting that they have really, really bad nerves in regards to their success and in regards to their future. Okay, so next we have the Two of Water and the Knight of Earth. So I do feel like when you guys come into union together, I feel like you guys are gonna both push towards that life that you guys want to build with one another. The Two of Water is what leads me to believe that this is a twin flame connection. I do have another card here that propels, that kind of points in the direction of the twin flame union energy, and we're gonna get into that in a minute. But I definitely feel like the two of you are going to grow closer to one another. If you guys have falling outs with one another, with the Queen of Water and the Two of Water, I definitely feel like the two of you are going to end up growing really, really close to one another and building something together with the Knight of Earth. And I feel like you guys are, and it might take some time because Earth cards kind of have a tendency to move slowly. The Earth Knight, or the Knight of Pentacles, is the slowest moving knight. Knight energy tends to move kind of fast, but the Earth energy is what makes it kind of move a little bit slow. Okay, material stability, accepting opportunity, that type of energy, it's going to take some time. But when I feel like when the two of you come together in union, it's something that you guys are going to work towards together. Okay, and I do feel like this Four of Fire here, this happy home life, this contentment, peace, abundance, it's definitely going to be something that the two of you work towards together. Also, I feel like both of you, because this right here, this big yellow ball, it reminds me of the solar plexus chakra. So make sure that you're working on your solar plexus chakra, standing in your power, and just all around working, how do I say, acting within your personal power. I do feel like the more you work on that and try to heal that within yourself, if that's something that you know you need healing, I do feel like it will in essence benefit this person in the 5D in some way, shape, or form, because I do feel like the two of you are connected in the 5D. And the last card that we have here is the Ego card. Okay, so I do feel like the two of you might kind of be addicted to one another, or this person might have dealt with some type of addiction, because with the 10 of Air and the Ego card being the first and the beginning and the end, the 10 of Air can also be about recovering from an addiction. So this person might have some type of addictive tendencies, or this person might have dealt with addiction. It doesn't have to be like substance abuse or anything like that, but with the Knight of Earth being beside the Ego card in this deck is actually referred to as the Devil card, which is all about addiction, codependency. So be careful to not rely on each other so heavily to the point where it's like you guys can't, you know, live with one another. And I know that the thing about twin flame relationships is that, you know, that's kind of how you feel, especially when the person is your other half. But if you want a healthy dynamic within this relationship, this is an energy that you guys are going to have to work through, and it may not be easy. Okay, so be mindful of addiction, codependency, and it's also about being too focused on material things as well. So remember how I was telling you about how the key to aligning with abundance, it has nothing to do with what you have. So this person might be a little bit overly focused on material things, and that's something that you kind of have to be mindful about. Both of you have to be mindful about that, okay? So that's all I have for the tarot portion of the reading. This is like their personality traits, you know, things that might be a dead giveaway. Now we're going to get into how and when or I should say maybe where and how you guys are going to end up meeting one another. So I have these love oracle cards we're going to get into. And these did come out in a different type of order, but I'm just going to go through them one by one. So the first card that we have here is sunglasses. So this tells me a couple things. This, I am getting a vision of you guys being on the beach because the palm tree card is next. So I feel like maybe you guys might meet them at some sort of event or something. You might meet them at the beach or somewhere where there's a lot of water, somewhere where it's hot, somewhere where there's a lot of palm trees. I am seeing palm trees, even though that it's on the card. You might meet them somewhere where there's a lot of palm trees. You might meet them on vacation. The sunglasses card is also an indication of looking at something from afar. Okay, it's also like a way of kind of not covering up your eyes, and you know the eyes, they kind of say a lot. So I do feel like this person might, or it could even be an indication that they're literally wearing sunglasses when you meet. But it's also an idea, it has to do with perception, it has to do with looking, maybe in a way possibly stalking, but looking at somebody from afar. So I do feel like this person might actually be the one to notice you or see you first, and they're going to kind of be watching you from afar. With the palm tree, I do feel like this might possibly be, how do I say, somewhere, like I said, somewhere that's hot, like maybe like a beach or something, maybe some type of party where there's like a lot of palm trees. Maybe you're going to be on vacation, something like that. Okay, I can't say when this is going to happen, but this is just the environment that I'm picking up on where you guys are going to meet. Next, we have camera. Okay, so I do feel like maybe this is kind of what leads me to believe that this may be a party or a social event. We have camera, so I do feel like there's going to, wherever you guys are going to be meeting, there's going to be pictures taken. This could also be like possibly like reminiscing. This could be about like making memories and things like that, which kind of has to do with the camera and taking pictures. So this could be an environment where maybe families are making memories with one another, people are taking photos, that type of thing. This is what leads me to believe that this could be like at a beach or somewhere with water. I am getting water here. It doesn't have to be, but palm trees, sunglasses, camera. So I do feel like this is giving me like vacation vibes, beach party vibes, that type of thing. Next, we have the snake. Okay, so the bottom of the card says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so this could possibly indicate that maybe this person is in the middle of ending something with someone else, because we do have the 10 of air being at the start of the reading. Okay, this person might even be with this person, this woman or this guy, when the two of you meet one another. So that could be something. Maybe it could possibly be, I don't want to say like a third party situation, because this is when you guys first meet. This person could be involved with somebody else, but maybe their partner or whoever they're with, they might kind of notice you as well, or maybe notice them looking at you or something like that, something involving that. Next, we have hand of cards, and this is about taking a risk. This is about like gambling or something. So I do feel like this person is going to kind of take a chance on you, maybe despite being with somebody else. Now, they don't particularly have to be with somebody else, okay? This could also be somebody, the snake, this could also be somebody that has their eye on the person, and the person that your soulmate, they might not really be receptive of this person, but this person, I feel like, might want to take a chance with you with the hand of cards. Next, we have seduction. Now, the seduction card is kind of like the lover's card, okay? And so this is like attraction, temptation, dating one another, okay? Also, it's about third-party interference. It says it here at the bottom of the card, hooking up, that type of thing. So with the snake, if this person is with someone else, I feel like these cards are kind of telling a story. So we might have a third-party situation in which this person chooses to take a chance with you, and you guys might end up having like a bit of a hookup. But if that's not the type of thing that you're into, and I mean, you don't have to, I guess, hook up with this person or be with them in that sense, but there might be some temptation here, and I do get a vibe of great physical attraction here between the two of you. Okay, So we have the dragonfly here, which is all about transformation, change, things coming to light, that type of thing. So I do feel like ultimately this is like a sign of maybe this person wanting to move towards you, because we do have the hand of cards here, which is all about taking a chance, but I do feel like they're going to do it in a very lighthearted way, okay? And it's also about adapting to change, choosing to heal, that type of thing. And I do feel like ultimately this person is going to choose to heal, and I do feel like that's something that you guys are going to end up doing both with and even without one another as well. Next we have not today. Not today. So this could be an indication that it may take some time for you to be together, whether this be in regards to you guys meeting, or even after you guys meet, it still might take some time. So we have the not today card. I feel like this is like, this may not be the nicest feeling. This may be an indication of kind of, I don't want to say having to wait for this person, but I do feel like this relationship will take some time, whether it be in regards to you meeting, maybe even once you guys do meet, it's still going to take time. So it's definitely, this connection is definitely not something that's going to happen overnight. Okay, this could even be an indication that maybe the next time that you go to the beach or something, or a party or a social event or somewhere like this, you might kind of be looking for this person, but this card is saying not today. So I do feel like this connection is definitely going to take some time. Okay, next we have stabbed in the back, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so this is about heartbreak, pain, like deception, that type of thing. So I do feel like this could be an indication that, like I said, this person has been hurt in the past. Maybe you've been hurt in the past, and this could be an indication of like some big trust issues that you guys might have with one another. We have the twin flame card, but it's also in the reverse. This, and with the not today card, I do feel like there might even be a sense of you guys not immediately recognizing one another, because I do feel like you guys will recognize one another it's a matter of vibration. Okay, if the two of you are not on the same vibration, I feel like it might be difficult for you guys to notice one another immediately. You might even go to a social event and not even notice this person. Okay, so twin flames in the reverse, I feel like this is an indication that you may not notice this person immediately. Like I said, all these other tarot cards that came out, it indicates that this is not going to be easy, okay? This connection is not going to be easy, and it's certainly going to take some time. Next, we have mask. Not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, delusion. So I do feel like maybe this person, maybe even both of you, are going to be wearing a mask in the beginning, whether it be consciously or subconsciously. There is going to be a sense of not wanting to show yourself to one another, if that makes sense, especially if you're somebody who just doesn't like to like show your hand or show all of your cards, or just show who you are, who you really are. If you're afraid to really be yourself, there is a vibe here of you guys wearing a mask, and that could be why the twin flame card is in the reverse. That could also be why the two of you may not recognize one another at first or in the beginning, because of this card being in the reverse. Lastly, we have addiction, okay? This person has a history of codependency, maybe obsession, maybe has some type of control issues, okay? This person could be either addicted to a substance of some sort, or this could be the type of person who's addicted to their relationships or something like that. This person could exert some pretty controlling qualities, that type of vibe that I'm getting from it. Or it could even be a sense of like being addicted to one another, basically, is the vibe that I'm picking up on, because we do have the ego card, so there is a vibe of addiction here. But I do feel like this is something that's going to need healing, because the 10 of air is all about healing and recovering from addiction, okay? So those are some things that are going to be dead giveaways, maybe where and when you're going to meet your person, your twin flame, your soulmate, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community if you would like a personal reading in regards to this situation, or anything else that you might want a reading in regards to. Also, be sure to check out my bracelets and stuff on Etsy. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, any size, okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know how you might think that this resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, okay? Bye, guys. Hello group 2 and welcome to your soulmate reading. So this is for my beautiful people who chose the empathic starseed card and the rose quartz. Okay, so right away I do feel like this is definitely going to be some type of intuitive psychic connection that the two of you are going to have with one another. I do feel like once you guys meet, your intuitive abilities are just going to skyrocket through the roof. And I also feel like you guys could both be emotional empaths, people who kind of pick up on and absorb other people's energy as well. I do feel like that is a gift that a lot of you have, and this could also be an indication that the two of you or one of you are both healers, meant to be healers. Your presence heals other people. That could possibly be why a lot of people might naturally gravitate towards you, because that's all about what empaths are pretty much about. So real quick, we're going to jump right into it, okay? The first thing that I see here, the first card that jumped out for you guys is the Page of Earth. This indicates to me that your person, for one, they're going to be very, very attractive. I do feel like they might be a little bit young. They might be younger than you, or they just might be somebody who looks very young, ages very slowly. And this is also somebody who kind of wants to go above and beyond, do something more challenging. They might be somebody who's in school or who is working on enhancing a skill in something, but they're definitely working towards something. This person is very scholarly. I do feel like maybe school, education, that type of thing is very important to them. That might be something that was heavily valued in their family growing up. But nonetheless, I do feel like this person is very, very smart. This person might even encourage you to go back to school if that's something that you would want to do. But I do get very smart, scholarly type of vibes from this person and from this card. But I also get the sense that this person is probably going through a very uncomfortable phase of transformation. This person could be a Scorpio, could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But we have the Five of Fire here. And beside the release card, okay? To me, this tells me that this person might be dealing with a lot of internal conflict. They could also be dealing with external conflict, as in like conflict with the people that are around them. This could possibly maybe even be a bit of a dead giveaway. Once you guys meet, this might be something that this person might talk to you about once you guys actually end up connecting with one another. But nonetheless, I do feel like this person is dealing with a lot of internal conflict. They might be like battling with themselves because they're going through a period of uncomfortable transformation. You guys, since I do feel like the two of you are connected, whether you guys have met yet or not, you guys might be going through a phase of uncomfortable transformation as well. You might be dealing with a lot of conflict, or you might just be feeling internal conflict. Whatever the case may be, there is some conflict going on here within the self. I do feel like for the most part it is within the self, because a lot of transformation is occurring, and this is not very comfortable transformation, okay? Also, I get the vibe that this person might be a little bit stubborn, just a little bit, because we have the Queen of Fire in the upright, and then we have the Queen of Air in the reverse. So this kind of tells me that this is somebody who really would stretch their wings. They're really somebody who would stretch their wings, really wants to get things done, somebody who's very, very creative, somebody who's very, very warm, smart, intelligent. Everything they do it gracefully, okay? I'm also getting a vibe that maybe this person kind of moves like in a way that, like, when they move, when they take action, when they do things, it kind of almost might look like they're dancing in a way. I don't know where that came from, but I have to roll with it. That's what my intuition is saying. So this person just moves in a way that's very, very graceful. Then we have the Queen of Air in the reverse. This kind of tells me that this person might be a little bit stubborn or hesitant when it comes to like letting go, maybe making decisions objectively without like your feelings getting involved, something like that. Because the Queen of Air in the upright is somebody who's looking at this crystal ball that is their life, and they're like, what can stay in my life? What can go in my life? What can I do without? What kind of relationships am I going to allow myself to have moving forward? With this card being in the reverse, though, I do feel like this person might be a little bit hesitant to let certain things, certain people, situations go. That could be why they're dealing with so much internal conflict, okay? So on your journey to meeting this person, make sure that you are letting go of people and situations and things that are no longer serving you, because that will kind of help you get in the right vibration towards meeting this person, and also might even assist them in helping them let go and have the confidence when it comes to letting go of, letting go of things that no longer serve them, okay? So Moving on, we have the Magician beside the Two of Fire. This kind of tells me that the two of you are very, very powerful manifestors, okay? Could be an Aries or just a fire sign in general. There is quite a bit of fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe an air sign as well. What are the air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I am picking up on some strong Aquarius energy. I don't know why, but it could be because that their Aquarius is a fixed sign, and fixed signs tend to be very stubborn when it comes to change and things like that. So with the Magician and the Two of Fire, I do feel like the two of you are manifesting one another. And once you guys come together, I do feel like you guys will work together very, very well with the Two of Fire. This could also be an indication that maybe you guys will meet at work, because you do have to work together. So this is a possibility. But with the Magician card, it's like you literally have everything that you need to manifest whatever you want, and you guys are moving forward. You guys are going towards it, okay? But there might be a little bit of fear just because this is going to be like a big change for both of you. And I feel like you guys kind of might meet one another during a time where there's a lot of big changes going on in your lives, or it could be an indication that in order to get in an alignment with this person, something has to change, something has to give. But I am getting the vibe that the other person, your person, they might have some things that they're not willing to let go of in the beginning in order for the two of you to meet one another. And I do get that more from the other person. I do feel like you guys are very, very adaptable. You guys feel very, very mutable, which makes me feel like you guys are somebody who is willing to make necessary changes, even if it's scary, in order to get towards what you want, in order to put yourself on the most optimal path, okay? So I definitely feel like right away the two of you are manifesting each other, and you guys will work together very well on certain projects, certain endeavors, and just together all around, okay? But I am picking up on a lot of fear on their end. I feel like you guys are going to kind of be able to defeat this fear, but I don't know about them. We have the Nine of Air and the Life Experience card, okay? The Nine of Air beside the Tower, to me, I interpret this as fear of change, okay? And not only that, but this change is coming regardless. This Tower is not in the reverse. Okay, it's not in the reverse, which means that this might actually, how do I say, there might be no time to prepare for this change, okay? This could be a big ending of some sort for this person. This could be a moving situation. This could be a new job. This could be moving on to something different. But whatever it is for this person, it's going to be something new. A dead giveaway is somebody who's going through something difficult, some type of difficult changes that they have to adapt to, okay? If you guys work with this person, or have an idea of who this person might be, this person might seem a little bit distant at first because of this. This person has some really big fears regarding change and regarding, like, I'm hearing getting the rug pulled up from under their feet. Okay, this might be something that they feel coming, but I don't feel like they've been making the necessary changes in order to adapt to, or how do I say, they haven't been taking the necessary precautions in order to adapt to this change, okay? So it's just gonna really, really hit them. This person might kind of struggle financially a bit because we have the Six of Earth in the reverse, but this could also be an idea, or how do I say, this could also be a sense of not having the time or the resources or the money to really spend or give to somebody else. That's what I'm getting, because the Six of Earth in the upright is all about giving gifts, spending time, having effort to give towards somebody, that type of thing. And I feel like this person in the beginning, because of this big change, they might feel a little bit more towards themselves, and that is supported because we have the Hermit card. They might actually even be embarrassed because they don't have the means to possibly spoil you like how they want to, that type of thing. But I definitely feel like you guys don't really care about that. So that's one thing. This person might like to make it seem like they really have it good, or they really have it like that. But the reality is, on a material level, with this big change that they're going through, or that they're going to have to face, they're not going to have it like that. For sure. So those are a couple things that are going to be a dead giveaway. Uncomfortable transformation, a sense of anxiety, somebody who kind of makes it look good on the outside, because we have the Queen of Air. He or she is the type of person that makes themselves look, you know, really, really good in the public eye, or kind of looks like they have it all together. But with the Queen of Air in the reverse, on the inside, it's not the case. With the Six of Earth in the reverse, on the inside, it's not the case. In their material world, that's not the case at all, okay? So this person might be somebody who struggles financially or materially in that type of sense. We don't have the 5 of Earth, which is all about kind of poverty, being left out in the cold, not having enough, that type of thing. But I just feel like with the 6 of Earth being in the reverse on a material level, this person is not where they want to be. But they are working towards getting there, okay? So next, moving on, we have the 7 of Air, okay? So you guys might meet one another during a time that is not the best, not the most optimal for the two of you to meet one another. This could also be a card of deception, but in a way, I feel like this deception is like this person playing it like they have everything that they need and they're exactly where they want to be, and it's just not the case, okay? And I do feel like this is something that you're easily going to be able to pick up on, okay? We have the Page of Water here, which indicates to me that this is not somebody that you have met yet. This might be, but if it is, regardless whether you met them or not, this is somebody new coming into your life, okay? This is somebody brand new, and there might be a sense of recognition when you first meet this person, like you might have known this person like in a past life or something like that. But I do feel like this relationship, the wheel is going to turn in this relationship. You're going to enter a new phase with this person, and your psychic abilities, your psychic connection to this person will really be heightened, okay? It may be a shock to you. This person may not notice it as much at first, but I do feel like it will come to the surface. This person, and I feel like in the back of their mind, they know that they would have to make a decision about you, regarding this connection. They really have to feel their feelings about this, but I feel like maybe this person has so much going on in the long run, they may not not in the long run, in the short run, they may not be willing to make this decision about you immediately. Or you know what, this could be interpreted a completely another way, okay? Because with the 7 of Water, so just take it how it resonates, however you feel it resonates. The 7 of Water is about having to make a complex decision and procrastinating on it, just kind of avoiding it. With it being in the reverse, this could also be an indication that this person will come to a point, and I do feel like whether it's upright or reverse, this person will come to a point where they will make a decision about you. The two of you are going to end up together, for sure. This is your ultimate soulmate. This is not something that they can run from, okay? But this is definitely somebody who is not where they want to be materially, okay? Because we have the 4 of Earth. Now, the thing about the 4 of Earth is that it's a card of no in-betweens. This person is either the type of person to give so much because, and to the point where they might not have enough. And that could be why the 6 of Earth is in the reverse, because they're like, okay, now I don't have enough resources to give. Or this could be the type of person that is selfish and keeps things to themselves, okay, out of fear of not having enough, okay? This is a mindset of lack. It comes from a place of lack, okay, a place of fear, being fearful of not having enough, okay? That would make sense for the 6 of Earth being in the reverse. Either the type of person that give too much or keep too much to themselves because they're worried that they don't have enough. Either way, with the 6 of Earth, it's about not having anything, or not being where you want to be on a material level. But this is the type of person who would like to spoil you, who would like to buy you things. I don't feel like this person is going to be in that energy for very long. I just feel like this is the energy that they might be in when you guys meet, because that's what I'm kind of focusing on here. The last card that I have, this person could be a Virgo, earth sign. Like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but we do have some strong Virgo energy coming through here. This is somebody who would rather stay to themselves, okay? They don't like being seen in a vulnerable or weak position, and I do feel like this person is going to be in a very vulnerable position when the two of you guys meet, and I feel like they might even wear a bit of a mask, because they don't want you to see them in a position that's very vulnerable. But the two of you ending up together, inevitably you're going to see that side of them. You're going to pick up on their struggle. They're not going to be able to hide from you. But right now, or when the two of you do meet, this person might be a little bit standoffish, stay to themselves, especially with this Hermit card. But we definitely do have some strong Virgo energy coming through here. So the signs that are coming up for this reading, a little bit of everything. We have water signs with the Page of Water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm hearing Scorpio moon. So this person could have some water moon. I feel like the water placements could be in regards to the moon. We have a little bit of earth energy here. We have some fire, a lot of fire energy, and a little bit of air. So all of the signs are kind of present here, but it's very strong Virgo energy coming through here is what I pick up on the most, and Scorpio. So Virgo and Scorpio energy are coming through very strongly for this reading, okay? So that's definitely what I'm picking up on as far as personality traits go, and what type of energies would be a dead giveaway in regards to in regards to who this person might be. Okay, so next we are going to get into the love oracle cards. Now the focus here is like maybe when and where and how the two of you guys might meet. So this is also going to kind of be a little bit more straightforward and help you in kind of gathering other details in regards to your meeting and your connection. So the first couple cards that came out are fairly interesting. So we have, number one, we have the heartbroken card. So I do feel like there might be some heartbreak occurring here, but not between the two of you. I am not getting that vibe between the two of you. I am getting that vibe for past relationships that the both of you have had. So I do feel like the both of you have gone through some heartbreak. The both of you have dealt with connections that weren't the healthiest. The both of you have gone through uncomfortable transformations and had to heal some really uncomfortable things in order to like meet one another. So this is about going through a breakup. It's about feeling sad, feeling lost, maybe grieving something, mourning something. So this is the heartbroken card. This indicates to me that some heartbreak has had to take place in order for this to occur, in order for this union to occur. Next, we have the Phoenix, which is all about transformation. This is the strong Scorpio energy that I'm picking up on. Scorpio is all about transformation. It's represented by the Phoenix, and we have the Release card, which is also referred to as the Death card. This is about complete and total transformation. Okay, the bottom says new phase, rekindling, renewing, transforming, growth, changing your mind on something. So something here has to change within the both of you in order for this to occur. This is just going to be natural transformation that you guys are going to have to face in order to be on the path to one another, and it's not going to be comfortable. This journey is not going to be easy, okay, but it will propel the two of you towards one another. And the love that you guys will have, it's going to be like no other that you've ever experienced. We have the Dragonfly, and it says be lighthearted, finding out something coming to light, adapting, changing, healing. So I do feel like there's going to be some changes to heart. I'm hearing changes to heart, changes in both of your mindsets in relation to love and just life in general. So I do feel like there's the first couple cards, they really point to changes happening, healing, changing, transformation, and being lighthearted, being compassionate towards yourself as you undergo these changes, as you undergo these uncomfortable changes. Next, we have healthy choices. So I feel like both of you kind of need to be mindful of the choices that you make. Make sure that make sure you're putting yourselves first in the choices that you decide to make. So this is about making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So on your journey towards this person, make sure that you're doing things to make yourself happy, show yourself a little bit of love, give yourself a bubble bath, do things that kind of make you feel good on the inside so that you can really align with that vibration of love, because that's ultimately what's going to help propel this person towards you, okay? Next, we have healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So a lot of healing is going on here. Healing from heartbreak, healing from toxic relationships, toxic patterns, making healthier decisions for yourself. Like it says, both in love and life. This is something that's very important for the two of you in on this journey towards one another. I do feel like this is something that you're both going to kind of help one another with. But first, you have to kind of achieve a certain level of independence on your own, both of you on your own, in order to really be put on the right path towards one another. So the next couple cards are kind of going to be giving me hints in regards to how you guys are going to meet. Okay, so this is kind of where it gets a little bit juicy. So we have girl talk. This is about hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your girls. If you're a guy, maybe hanging out with your guys. Or it's also about just kind of seeing a group of friends. This can indicate a couple of things. It can indicate that you guys will kind of meet this person maybe through one of your friends. You might meet this person while you're out with one of your friends, or you might just meet this person. Friendships and socializing is surrounding, that is the surrounding energy for this card. So I do feel like you guys might meet at some type of outing or something like that, that type of thing. And if you feel like, well, I don't really have any friends, I don't really go out like that, it could just be an indication that this person, you might notice this person amongst their group of friends. Next, we have sunglasses. Okay, so this is about looking at somebody. This is about looking at somebody from afar. That's how I'm interpreting it. It says watching, looking, stalking, perception, focusing out. So I do feel like this is somebody who is going to watch you from afar. Okay, you might not even notice this person at first, or vice versa. But I do feel like the two of you will be watching each other. I'm getting a vibe of like watching one another from across the room type of thing. I get more of the vibe that this person is going to notice you first, and I also feel like this person has a bit of a mysterious vibe coming off of them, and I definitely feel like that kind of has to do with the Scorpio energy that they have. This person might have, they don't have to be a Scorpio, but they do seem like the type of person that has a lot of Scorpio in their chart, or you might be the Scorpio that has a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart. Regardless, Scorpio energy is strong here. Next, we have I like you. Okay, so this is like blooming romance. This is like I have a crush on you, like, and it might not even be something that is like spoken or apparent immediately, but it's definitely going to be something that is felt. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of like crush, I like you. I'm also getting the vibe of like the two of you kind of staring at each other and just being like, what? And then, you know, kind of giggling. So I get that type of vibe from it. It's actually really, really sweet, really, really cute. Next, we have kisses. We have kisses and seduction. So I do definitely, I interpret that as literal kisses, seduction. I get like very passionate, attractive, romantic vibes from this connection, from the vibe between the two of you. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of passion in this connection, a lot of kisses, a lot of love, a lot of sweet, lighthearted energy. The dragonfly is all about being lighthearted, you know. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of that, a lot of passion. And the last three cards. Now this is where it gets really juicy. Okay, so we have the camera. So this indicates a couple of things to me. This could indicate that the two of you will meet in an environment where there's going to be a lot of pictures being taken. Okay, a lot of pictures being taken. I am seeing the flash of a camera. So I definitely feel like it's also going to be, with the girl talk, I feel like it's also going to be a time where you're making memories with other people. This is definitely going to be a memory that is going to be prevalent for probably forever. Okay, you guys actually meeting one another. So I definitely feel like the moment that you guys kind of lock eyes, it's going to be very, very memorable. And I do get the vibe, it doesn't have to be like out at the club or anything like that, because I don't know, I don't want to meet nobody out like that, but I definitely feel like it's going to be an event where, you know, everybody's kind of dressed up, looking nice, pictures are being taken, memories are being made, people are having fun with their friends, with their girls. That type of vibe is what I'm getting. And the last two cards, okay, we have wedding rings and engagement rings. So I definitely feel like it's a possibility that you guys might meet at a wedding. This could be a wedding ceremony. For some of you, this could be a wedding ceremony where you end up meeting this person. If it's not that, it could be like a bachelorette party or something like that. It does have that type of vibe, but it could also be an indication, or it probably is an indication, that eventually you guys are going to end up getting married, which is no surprise because you guys are literally soulmates. Like, this is your ultimate soulmate. So that's what I have for you guys. If you guys want to know a little bit more, if you'd like a personal reading, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community. We give away a ton of free readings on there every single day, pretty much to whoever asks. So be sure to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. If you want your reading to be a little bit more personal, please check that out as well. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, stuff like that, check them out on my Etsy shop. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, and I do offer a variety of sizes and things like that, so be sure to check that out as well. The link for that will be available down in the description box below. And before you go, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below to let me know how your reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, okay? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose pile number 3 with the Lifting the Veil card along with the citrine. So right away, we're going to jump right into it, okay? The first thing that I'm picking up on here, I'm picking up on the vibe that this person is either the type of person to give too much to the point where they have nothing left, or they're the type of person that keeps a lot to themselves out of fear of not having enough, okay? Both mindsets or ways of going about things in a monetary sense are both coming from a place of lack, okay? So that is how we start off the reading with the Four of Earth. I do feel like this might be a dead giveaway in regards to who this person might be once you meet them. I am also picking up on a lot of air energy here, so this is an indication that this person could be either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have those placements very strongly in their chart. So with these two cards here, the Queen of Air and the Knight of Air, I do feel like you are going to meet this person at a time where they are quickly clearing things away from their life. This person is going to be taking action towards something. This person is definitely sure of themselves, definitely deciding like who can stay in their life, who can go. This person is somebody who moves very quickly. They move, their actions are based on their thoughts, basically. They're quick to act upon things because we have the Knight of Air. This is somebody who's very quick to act upon things. Somebody who kind of needs to stop and review their options a little bit carefully and from a more intuitive point of view instead of such an objective and logical point of view. So this person might be extremely logical, very, very logical, very, very practical. Might not be the type of person who really goes off of their intuition. This person might be the type of person to ignore their intuition, and we're going to get into that in a minute. So I also feel like when you meet this person, it's going to be at a time in their life where they are very to themselves. We have the Renewal card beside the Hermit. This tells me that this person is definitely in a place where they are making decisions for themselves in regards to how to move forward. And with the Hermit, I definitely feel like you're going to meet this person during a time where they are in a place of self-discovery, okay? This is the Virgo card. This is somebody who kind of stays to themselves for the most part, okay? Very giving, either giving or selfish. It's really no in between with the Four of Earth card, but I definitely feel like this person, you're going to meet them during a time where they're making these objective decisions for themselves, trying to figure out how to move forward. This is somebody who's very, very creative, has worked very, very hard to make a home for themselves, make a happy home for themselves, or create something, like I said. This person is the type of person to really, really create things and take action based on their thoughts and what they think. This person is also very, very logical. And I'm also getting the vibe that this person is ready to move on from something. This person is ready to move on with their life because we have the Eight of Water, which is all about being ready to move on, being ready to move forward, kind of being over the past. And I feel like with the Queen of Air and the Knight of Air, that's probably why they are actively clearing things away from their life and just making those objective decisions in regards to how to move forward. But at the same time, they're not listening to their intuition. Your soulmate is being very stubborn in regards to listening to their intuition and actually tuning into their heart space and really using, because this person is very intuitive. It's just that they choose logic over intuition, which is going to get them into some sticky situations, or might have gotten them into some sticky situations at times. And at the same time, they're very, very defensive, okay? And this might even be triggering. I can tell you right now, this is a twin flame connection. This is a twin flame relationship that the two of you might have. My viewers, I do feel like you guys are very, very watery. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or just heavy placements. I am getting strong Aquarius energy coming through for the other person, but you can reverse the roles if necessary. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but those are the energies that are coming through the strongest. I'm getting water energy and I'm getting air energy here. So what I'm getting here with the High Priestess and the Seven of Fire here is that this person doesn't listen to their intuition. They don't listen to like what they know in their heart is right. This could also be a sign that they might have blocked intuition, but at the same time, they're so logical and so in their head. Could also be a Virgo as well, but they're so logical. They're so in their head about things and how they want to go about things. And if anybody tries to kind of convince them otherwise, or if anybody kind of tries to convince them that maybe they need to look at something from a different perspective, with the Seven of Fire, they get defensive. They're like, no, this is logical, this is practical, this is what I'm going to roll with because this is what I'm used to. And I feel like you might be able to kind of get them out of that mindset, or you might be able to get to them in a way that they are not maybe used to. And with the star here, I feel like they're going to kind of start to look at you like you are their star, like you are their person. This person kind of feels like, wow, this is really the person for me. I feel like I'm on the right path. This person makes me feel happy. This person, like, I feel like I can make long-term plans with this person. But at the same time, I feel like there's going to be a lot of triggering in this relationship and in this connection, because you might convince this person to kind of listen to their intuition a little bit more. This person may not be able to handle the intensity of this connection and of this relationship in the beginning. Okay. Next, we have the Five of Earth here in the reverse, which kind of indicates to me that this person is coming out of a poverty mindset, or they're coming out of a place of struggle, of financial struggle. I definitely feel like they're going to be doing better financially, because I don't really get good vibes surrounding the finances or material things. I feel like this person might be going about things in a way that is too logical, too practical, you know? But at the same time, I do see a lot of love here in this connection, because we have the Ace of Water and the Unity card, and side by side, I feel like you're really going to help this person kind of see things from a different perspective. I feel like you guys are very, very spiritual, especially if you guys have a lot of water placements. I do feel like you guys are very, very intuitive, and I do feel like you're going to show this person a lot of love and help them see things from a different light. But that might freak them out just a little bit, because nobody's really ever been able to get to them like that. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of love. You guys might actually fall in love. And with the Unity card, I definitely feel like you're going to kind of get this person to see your point of view. And you might even kind of, if you're very spiritual, you might kind of, I don't want to say project it onto them, but you guys might kind of show them the way a little bit in regards to spirituality, and really open up their eyes, okay? Because we have the Queen of Water. This is an indication of growing closer to somebody, but at the same time, I feel like this person might feel very conflicted, because with the Seven of Water, it's like they know they have to make a decision about you and make a decision about this connection, but I do feel like they will be afraid. They might procrastinate on it. They might actually ignore it. They might feel more comfortable from a distance in a way, and they just might not really take action towards you. It might take them a while, but I definitely feel like this is a twin flame connection. This feels like twin flame energy for sure. I feel like you're really going to show this person different, and there's just not going to be anybody else that can compare to you. So that's all I have for the tarot portion of this reading. Let me know how that resonates. And now we are going to get into the love oracle cards. These are a bit more straightforward messages to kind of, I guess, help like lay out maybe how you guys are going to meet. Now, I didn't get much of a how you guys are going to meet, but these cards really did reveal the dynamic of this connection. So we're going to jump right into it, okay? So we have the Grim Reaper. This relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of ending, some type of transformation within this connection, okay? This person actually might try to run, and we're going to get into that in a minute. Then we have the Mask. So I feel like this person might not show their true feelings to you, or try to hide their true feelings to you, because this is not somebody who is used to feeling their feelings, especially if they're an air sign or they have a lot of air in their chart, especially if they have something like an Aquarius moon or something like that. This person is not the type of person, they're not comfortable feeling their feelings, okay? This person might try to be a little bit more emotionally detached, or they try to make decisions not based on their feelings, but based on their objective, logical thoughts, their objective and logical thought patterns, okay? And I feel like as a result, this person either consciously or subconsciously wears a mask and tries to hide their true feelings. And because you are able to tap into that or see right through that, this person might try to run, this person might try try to kind of end the relationship or end the connection, but inevitably they will always be brought back to you. This is another thing that kind of leads me to believe that this person is your twin flame. This is a twin flame connection for sure, because I do feel like the two of you are going to trigger the hell out of one another, especially if you are the type of person that is used to going after or has previously gone after a lot of people who are emotionally detached or who are, I guess, emotionally unavailable. There is definitely going to be a lot of that, okay, with this person. This person is going to try to run from their feelings from you, but at the same time, they're not going to be able to. This person is going to be very complacent here, because ending the reading, the tarot portion with the 7 of water, this person is going to be complacent in regards to this connection, because it's like they have never had anything like this before. They don't know what to do, okay? Like, this is definitely something that's like new for this person, and I feel like this is going to kind of freak this person out, especially in the beginning, because this person is not going to be used to this type of intensity. They're not going to be able to wear a mask with you no matter how hard they try, okay? Definitely twin flame energy coming through here. We have stabbed in the back, okay? And I feel like maybe this person, or you have too, previously been stabbed in the back, okay? I feel like maybe this person is afraid of being stabbed in the back, or this person has been stabbed in the back, or you might even at some point feel stabbed in the back by this person. But twin flame connections are not easy, okay? This is not going to be easy at all. There might be some pain here, but I definitely feel like, and there might even be some type of separation between the two of you, but you guys, I do feel like we'll eventually end up getting back together. It's just there's gonna have to be a lot of transformation and a lot of revealing in order for this to really work, and there's going to be a lot of triggering, as always, when it comes to twin flame connections if you're on the twin flame journey. Next, we have addiction. So it might maybe make this person feel afraid that this person might feel addicted to you, or they might feel, when you meet your twin flame, like, it literally hurts to be without them. Like, it's literally like a pain that is just indescribable once this person comes into your life. And it could be for them, this person might have a bit of a possessive tendency, or you might feel a bit possessive over this person. But regardless, there is some type of addiction here in the mix, okay? This person might also rely on methods of escapism to kind of try to escape their feelings, because they feel more comfortable doing so. This is what helps them to remain objective in an unhealthy way. So next we have hammer. And here's the thing about the hammer. The hammer can either be used to build something up or to tear something down. You can either build a brand new house or build something nice with a hammer, okay? Or you can use it to sabotage. So it's either rebuilding something, or sabotaging something. And in this case, I do feel like this person might have a habit of sabotaging. This person might have a habit of self-sabotaging things because of, I just feel like it's just in regards to the way that they think, and in regards to their thought patterns. They might unconsciously think that they're not good enough for this connection, or that they can't handle this connection, and that could possibly be why they choose to sabotage it, which is pretty messed up, but you're going to see a lot of that in twin flame connections. Next, we have ascending. So this is about transcending these things, okay? Transcending self-sabotaging behaviors and things like that. Transcending thought patterns of like, I have to wear a mask, I'm not good enough. Just all sorts of thought patterns that don't serve you in this connection. There's going to be a lot of ascension here, a lot of uncomfortable transformation, that type of thing, okay? And the next 3 cards kind of had me shook. So this is what we have. We have the runner, we have the chaser, and we have the twin flames card. So this is the thing about twin flame connections, okay, you guys? The runner, the chaser, twin flames, there's always going to be a runner and a chaser. And in this particular situation, this is just kind of how I see it. I feel like they are going to be the runner. They're going to be the one who is running from this relationship, running from this connection out of fear and out of worry, and just not being able to handle the intensity of the connection. So it says runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego in regards to the runner. So this person is afraid of intimacy. You are going to get close to them in a way that I guess might be very triggering for them, and I feel like you're going to chase them. You have a fear of abandonment. So a lot of you might have had issues in the past, especially if you've had a parent or something like that that kind of might have I guess left you in some way, shape, or form, that left you feeling really just alone and just abandoned. So the runner is the one that's afraid of intimacy, and the chaser is the one who is fearing the abandonment, or has fear of abandonment, that type of thing. So I'm definitely getting that vibe very, very strongly. I feel like this person is going to run, you are going to chase. So it's important that you can realize that you can hold space for this person in this connection, out of love and unconditional love for them. But the more you chase them, I feel like the more they're going to run. So that's the vibe. Keep that in mind for when you meet this person, okay? And then we have the Twin Flames card. The Twin Flames card. This is like complementing one another, okay? So the runner and the chaser dynamic is very prevalent in twin flame relationships. So this is definitely a twin flame relationship. This is definitely a twin flame connection here that you guys are going to have with one another. And I definitely feel like you guys complement one another. You guys in a way kind of complete one another, but it's important that the two of you feel complete within yourselves, because in order to come into union with one another, there has to be a certain level of involvement individually. As individuals. Otherwise, you guys are just going to kind of trigger the hell out of one another, being a mirror for one another. And I do feel like the person is not going to be able to handle the intensity of this relationship at the beginning. So do expect them to run away from you. I feel like things are going to be very good in the beginning, but towards the, like, a little bit further down the line, I do feel like this person is going to end up running from you. You're going to feel compelled to chase them, and it's not going to work, and you're just going to kind of have to let go for a little while, and this person will make its way back to you. That is how twin flame connections work. I do feel like the two of you are going to end up together, because like I said, this is your ultimate soulmate. And this is your twin flame, and you don't have to end up with your twin flame, but the love that you guys will have with one another is a love like no other. So I do feel like the two of you will ultimately end up being together, so long as you are able to heal your abandonment issues and they are able to heal their issues in regards to ego and fear of intimacy. So next we have Heart with a Key. This is welcoming love, meeting one another, opening your heart, getting together. So this is what leads me to believe that the two of you are going to end up being together. So Heart with the Key, I feel like, you know, you could be the heart, they could be the key, vice versa. But regardless, I'm saying the two of you are going to fit together with one another. It's like you have the keys to one another's hearts, you know? And I feel like you're not going to really have a connection like that with anyone else, okay? There's going to be a lot of triggering in this connection, but there's also going to be a lot of love as well. And in the end, it's going to be worth it all. This is definitely a twin flame connection, and I can't stress that enough, okay? It's not going to be easy, but like I said, it's going to be worth it in the end. The two of you kind of complement one another, and I do feel like you guys will end up coming into union. Next, we have the coffee cup. So this could be an indication that when you guys meet, it could be like over coffee. Maybe somebody here likes coffee, but it could also just be an indication of you guys kind of meeting, being able to talk, like intimately talk, being able to savor the moment, establishing a friendship with one another, and maybe seeing where that goes. That type of thing is what I get from the coffee cup. And the last card that we have here is Cupid's arrow. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So have faith in this connection. This person is definitely on their way to you, and vice versa. And I do feel like the two of you coming together in union is definitely going to be a learning experience, as always, when it comes to twin flame relationships and twin flame connections. So get ready, you guys, because this person is coming. Cupid's arrow is coming at you, okay? So if you would like a personal reading, a free personal reading in regards to this situation, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community. Write a post or even comment down on one of the posts that are already written offering a free reading, and me and one of my approved readers will do our best to get back to you within a timely manner, okay? So be sure to check that out. Join the community, write a post, shoot. ask anything that you might want some insight on, okay? And we will do our best to get back to you. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and things like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, okay? And I do offer an assortment of sizes as well so that your bracelet will fit you perfectly. Also, before you go, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose pile number 4 with the Earth card and the Picasso Jasper heart. So right away, we're going to jump right into it, okay? So what I'm picking up on here, I feel like this person likes to be very self-sufficient because we have the Nine of Earth, and this is also an indication that this person just likes to spend a little bit of time at home or just enjoying themselves. This person seems to like luxury a lot, okay? So this person might be the type of person that you might meet on vacation or something like that. So we're going to get into that in a little bit, but it also kind of tells me that this person might like to spend some quiet time to themselves. And it also might mean that this is the type of person that likes to make money on their own terms. Maybe they're starting a business, or maybe they're creating something in a way that will kind of generate their own source of income, that type of thing. This person seems like the type of person that just likes to spend some time alone, enjoy the luxuries in their life, and even make money on their own terms. So that's the first giveaway in regards to who this person might be once you meet them. Next, we have the Ace of Water. This indicates to me that this person is very, very loving, okay? With the Ace of Water and the King of Water together, this person is very, very loving. This person has a lot of love to give, okay? Person is might be very, very open, gives a lot of advice, the type of person that likes to give to other people, okay? But at the same time, I do feel like this person is very, very fearful in regards to new love and new connections. And I only say this because we have the King of Air in the reverse. And I interpret this as somebody who is afraid to speak, who might have some issues surrounding communication with the Nine of Air being right beside it. I feel like this person is very, very worrisome when it comes to actually expressing their love and their feelings through with their words, like expressing their thoughts and their feelings with their words. They might be a bit fearful of expression through their words. I am seeing a lot of blue here, so this person might have a bit of a blocked throat chakra, or they might be the type of person to show you love instead of like expressing it to you with their words, with their mouth, basically. So that's what I'm getting from this person, from this connection. But I can tell you that you're definitely going to feel their love for you. You're definitely going to feel their love. You just might not hear them express it as much, okay? So next we have the Balance card, the Balance beside the Seven of Water. And this indicates to me that this person is trying to balance a lot in their life. This is also the type of person that will compromise for you, okay? So I am getting quite a bit of water and air energy so far. So this person could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or that could be you. Strong Pisces energy is coming through, or this person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have those placements somewhere in their chart. Okay, so we have the Balance card, which is about somebody who is willing to wait, patient, willing to wait for perfect timing, okay? Really is also trying to balance all areas of their life, whether it be their work life, their home life, their social life. This person is really just trying to bring balance into their life. This is strong Libra energy, okay? So this is like being able to kind of establish a balance, and I feel like maybe a balance in this connection will be important to this person. Also, with the Seven of Water, this person might procrastinate a little bit when it comes to making a decision on you. This person might have other options, but it doesn't have to be. It just could be meaning that this person might be a little bit hesitant at first, and might even be a little bit complacent in deciding on you and on this connection. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting so far. I don't feel like this energy will remain throughout the connection. I just feel like this is the stuff that you might be picking up on in the beginning, okay? I do feel like this person will be releasing their fears though, because this person, like I said, is very fearful in regards to intimacy. And I feel like there might be some things in this connection that you might not know about. Things won't really be as they appear, but I do feel like eventually this person is going to kind of come out of their shell and kind of listen to their intuition a little bit more, because the moon card is in the reverse. In the upright, it's all about things not being how they appear and being afraid to, I guess, maybe use your psychic abilities, or maybe kind of blocking them off, or just having fears that kind of hold you back from moving forward. So with this card being in the reverse, I do feel like they are going to be getting past all of that. Definitely in this connection. So then we have the Knight of Fire and the Eight of Water. Now, I interpret this as somebody who is moving very, very quickly as a means to move on from something. So I definitely feel like this person is ready to move on with their life, and they're not playing about that. Okay, they're definitely going to move forward. They're very passionate about this. Could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that could be you as well. But I'm definitely getting a vibe that this person really wants to move forward. They really want to move on with their life. They don't want to be stuck in the same patterns and the same situations. Okay, this person is ready to move on. This person has been stuck for way too long. So I definitely feel like even though they may be a little bit complacent at first, they are going to take the action necessary in order for them to move on from their past. And I also get a vibe of travel, so maybe there might be some type of travel surrounding the situation when the two of you guys meet, because we have the Six of Air, and this is about things looking up, maybe taking a trip, or just things getting better. Like it's not like reaching your destination, but it's like taking a trip. It's like a part of the journey, basically, is what I'm picking up on here with this person and with this connection. Next, we have the Knight of Earth in the reverse. Now, this is telling me that this person might have some fears in regards to really, really buckling down. Maybe has some fears in regards to commitment. That's how I interpret it. So this person is definitely going to be a little bit fearful in regards to committing to you. But I do feel like this is your ultimate soulmate, and it's ultimately going to end up happening. I don't see them choosing anybody else. I just see some fears surrounding commitment here in this connection, in this relationship. Next, we have the Page of Water. So I do feel like the two of you are going to establish a psychic connection to one another. This makes sense with the moon being in the reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like that's going to catch this person off guard. This person's not really going to have this with anyone else, and neither will you. So this could also be an indication of water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of psychic connection established here. This person might actually also be a bit artistic. This person might be very, very sensitive as well. Okay, and I do feel like this person is very, very sensitive, and this might be what makes them afraid to express their emotions. Express their emotions via their words. They might just be expressing themselves through their actions, but nonetheless, this person is very, very intuitive. So I am getting strong Cancer and Pisces energy from this person as well. Next, we have the Renewal card, which causes me to think that this person might not see things very, very clearly. So this card in the upright is all about assessing a situation to see how you can move forward, and figuring out which would be the best direction to move in, and really being able to review and evaluate a situation. But I do feel like there is some type of blockage. I feel like this person might have a blockage in regards to their third eye, and I say that because the moon is in the reverse. So there might be some third eye blockages that this person could be dealing with that causes them to maybe not see things completely clearly, or see things in a way that they just aren't. This person might kind of, I don't want to say delusional, but their perception of the reality of this connection may not be clear in the beginning. Okay, so that's definitely a dead giveaway. But I do feel like there's going to be some type of big tower moment that will ultimately propel the two of you towards each other. And it may not seem that way at first, but this is definitely going to be a big boom type of energy. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on the tower moment towards the end of this reading, and this is definitely going to be very, very significant in this connection, and it's definitely going to bring about some type of change. Now, this could be a change in regards to the relationship dynamic between the two of you. This could be a change. I do feel like this is a change that's going to propel the two of you closer to one another. So I can't really say exactly what it's going to be, but this relationship is definitely going to be like a tower moment. There's going to be like a big boom here in this connection, in this relationship here with your soulmate. Okay, so let me know how that resonates. That's all I have for the tarot portion, but We are going to get into the love oracle messages to see maybe how you guys are going to meet or what the dynamic of this connection is going to be like. So the first thing that we have here is palm tree, which is about stability, security, growth, but it also kind of gives me the vibe of like being somewhere sunny, somewhere bright. It gives me kind of like beachy vibes. Now, it doesn't actually have to be on the beach, but with the 9 of Earth being at the beginning of the reading, which is all about enjoying luxury and that type of thing, I definitely get this type of vibe. Something along those lines, something beachy, sunny, bright, that type of vibe. Now, it doesn't have to actually be at the beach, but it could be at a place with a bunch of palm trees and that type of thing. Next, we have the Phoenix, okay? So this is about total transformation, rebirth, that type of thing. So I definitely feel like you guys might meet during a time where both of you, one of you or both of you, are going through a massive transformation, which is all about what the Tower card is all about. So I definitely get big transformation vibes coming from this person and this connection between the two of you. So that's also going to be a bit of a dead giveaway and kind of being able to figure out who this person is. Next, we have the dragonfly, which is a bit of a light-hearted type of vibe, and it's also about things coming to the light. It's also about change as well, in a way, and healing and adapting and that type of thing. So I definitely feel like there's going to have to be adaptation on both ends in order for this relationship to work. A lot of healing is going to have to occur, but it's important that the two of you are compassionate towards one another and lighthearted with one another in order for this to actually be able to work and in order to establish comfort with one another. And I do get the vibe of you two being friends first, because we have the talking card and the girl talk card. So with the girl talk card, this can be an indication of you guys meeting where there's maybe a group of women chatting it up with one another. You might meet them through one of your friends, or it could, and with the talking card being right beside it, it could just also be an indication that you guys are going to start off as friends first and establish a certain level of comfort, have comfort being able to talk to one another, that type of thing. So I am getting that type of vibe from it. Could be an indication that maybe you're going to have a night out with your girls or with your guys, and maybe that's where you guys are going to meet, that type of thing. But it's also about kind of being single happy. I feel like you're going to meet this person during a time where you might not really be looking for anything, but you're going to be happily single, or somebody here is going to be happily single, and I feel like that's going to kind of ultimately propel you towards one another. I am getting the very strong vibe that the two of you are going to start off as friends. Next, we have the Not Today card. So this to me indicates that you might think there might be an event that you go to where you think you're going to meet this person or something like that, and it's not going to happen like that. I feel like this is going to be very unexpected in regards to the Not Today. So you might be like, well, maybe it's going to happen today, but I don't think that it is going to happen right away. I feel like it's going to take some time, and I feel like it's going to kind of catch you by surprise. Like, you might be invited to an event, maybe you don't even really want to go, or that type of thing, and you end up going, and that's where you end up meeting this person. So in regards to the Not Today card, I feel like it might either take a while, or it's just not going to be when you expect it to be, you meeting this person. Next, we have hammer. Now, hammers can either be used to build something up or break something down. So they can either be used to rekindle something, rebuild something, or sabotage something. With the hammer being beside the not enough card, this person might have some self-esteem issues or some self-sabotaging habits, or you might have those habits as well. But I am getting the vibe of maybe fear of not being enough, especially if this person, this person is afraid of this connection. There may be a vibe of feeling like you're not enough for one another, or you're not enough for them, they're not enough for you. But I do feel like the two of you guys are going to mirror one another in this aspect, and it's important to kind of try to transform any self-sabotaging habits or thoughts, okay? If you get a self-sabotaging thought, you're gonna have to literally tell yourself that's not true. Literally, if it pops up in your mind, you're just gonna have to say, nope, not true. And that will eventually, over time, kind of rewire yourself to think a little bit differently. And I definitely feel like that's a tactic that you might be able to help them with as well. So There is a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts here going on, is what I'm picking up on. This person might have a tendency to self-sabotage, especially because they might be the type of person, especially with the Knight of Earth in the reverse, this is fear of commitment. And with the renewal card being in the reverse, this is not wanting to see something for the way that it is. This can very well be self-sabotaging energy. But being able to defeat that can also be rebuilding and rekindling energy, hence the hammer. So it's really up to this person. Next, we have paradise. This is happiness. Like, this is true happiness, but it also gives me the vibe. If you look, there's water. There's water in a palm tree, okay? We have palm tree and paradise. This, to me, kind of indicates where you might meet this person, okay? Paradise and palm tree. And the Six of Air is all about taking a trip. So this could very well involve travel. This could very well be a vacation or something that you guys go on, maybe meeting on a beach or something like that. But I'm seeing water and I'm seeing palm trees. I did get this energy as a meeting place for, I think, pile 2 it was. But I am picking up on this energy pretty strongly, and I do feel like, and with girl talk, I definitely feel like there's going to be maybe a beach trip or something. Maybe like, I feel like it's going to be sunny outside. I'm seeing the sun. I feel like it's going to be sunny. It's going to be bright. It's going to be really, really nice out. So I definitely get beach vibes. Doesn't have to be the beach, but it's definitely going to be somewhere nice that you guys end up meeting for sure. And I feel like the weather is going to be nice and everything. And if that's not where you guys end up meeting, I do feel like this is where maybe somewhere this person is going to take you. This very much does seem like a place though, okay? It does. And it's also about enjoying one another's time and enjoying one another's company. Next, we have mirror. So I do feel like the two of you are going to mirror one another in some way, shape, or form, but I don't feel like it's in a way that's triggering. I feel like you guys are just going to really see one another and just understand one another in a way that you guys just might not be used to. So I am picking up on that vibe, the vibe of mirroring one another. And a lot of the times this can be very, very triggering, okay? Seeing yourself in somebody else in a way that maybe you don't want to look at yourself, or maybe you don't want to look at them. But in this case, I just feel like it's kind of reflecting on one another in a way that kind of helps you relate to one another and helps to establish comfort with one another, because we have the girl talk card and the talking cards side by side. So I feel like this is actually going to kind of help you connect. I don't know why, but I do feel like this is going to actually help you guys actively connect with one another. And next we have the butterfly. Now, you know, butterflies evolve and they transform. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of transformation surrounding this relationship, especially with the Phoenix card. But I definitely feel like your relationship is going to evolve into the next phase. And I feel like you guys are essentially going to help one another heal, possibly even healing your inner child wounds, that type of thing. It could also have to do with you guys mirroring one another. You could be mirroring one another's inner child wounds if it gets a little bit triggering. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of growth here in this connection, a lot of growth, transformation, that type of thing. So we're getting really, really good vibes here from this connection, and it's definitely not going to be easy. This is definitely going to be a journey, both on the way to one another and with one another, but I definitely see the two of you evolving together. And the last card that we have here is Heart with the Key, which is about welcoming new love, meeting the one, opening your heart, and getting together, okay? It's like feeling perfect with one another and like the key, like having the key to one another's heart. So I do feel like the two of you are going to complement one another in many ways. I feel like the two of you are going to establish comfort with one another, help each other heal. And I just feel like once you guys come into union in a state where you're both evolved, I feel like it's going to be paradise, okay? It's going to be a really nice connection that you guys are going to have. So if you would like a little bit more insight or a personal reading in regard to the situation or anything else that you might need insight on, please join the Goddess Gang free spirit community. The link for that will be available down below. We give out free readings. We do birth chart interpretations. We do yes, no pendulum readings, all that good stuff. So be sure to join that community. The link for that is down there. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and stuff like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. The link for that will be available down in the description box below. And before you go, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, okay? I hope to see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!